and it's kind of hard to figure out how to fix it, but I do think it is a big problem, and that is the barrier to entry for newcomers and lower budget builds. There is a problem now with cosplay competitions where as soon as you walk in the door, if you see someone with some crazy technique that only 5 people in the world can do, I'm sorry. I know they're going to win. I dealt with this when 3D printing first started. When 3D printing first started and it was like really stupid expensive to make things, it's not like today. I remember if an Iron Man walked in the room, they won. We might as well not even do the competition because I know they're going to win. That's the way it was because the Iron Man suits were so good, like Boomsters, it's like they walked off the screen. And now we've got a point where everything is so easily available. Sewing, you can watch sewing tutorials online. You can buy foam by the roll and almost, anywhere in the world. And then you've got 3D printing, which is stupidly easy. There's a lot of cosplayers that are wanting to do these crazy techniques that I feel like really hinders the amount of people wanting to get into it, because you see cosplayers up there and they're like, the host will say, this person hand stitched this entire cosplay using nothing but their teeth. And it's like, okay, but I don't know if I would consider that a great thing. Like, that seems like a waste of time to me. Like, I've definitely seen so many people in the Victorian side of cosplay who do these big Victorian gowns that look incredible, and they're like, and they made the underwear too, and I'm like, why? No one's gonna see that. But that's the thing that pushes them over the edge. And personally, I think that's a problem, because there's no way certain people are going to be able to do that. There's like, I've definitely seen cosplayers post videos of showing other cosplayers during competitions where they're like, this technique was only used in 1555. And I'm like, but why? Like, great. I'm so glad you learned that. But I feel like there's not many people who have that time to do that. I had a cosplayer talk about someone who made their own shoes because their whole family were what's the word? Cobblers. And I'm like, that's great, because they made their own shoes, but they had a line of heritage that knew how to do that. And I feel like that's something that I don't think that should be judged the same. But the problem is, it just doesn't, I don't feel it should be a part of your, I don't feel it should be judged any higher than anything else that other people are doing. I feel like that might be a disadvantage for some people, or it should be noted depending on your level as a disadvantage. If you're a master, go nuts. Go nuts. If you're a master and you're like, my stuff is good enough to be on Hollywood and etc., I get it. But I've seen too many people as a novice come into a competition and have been like, I've never done this before, but I've also been sewing since I could walk.